washed out.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
It means we have been hearing from the G unit lately. That would be Gates, Gosar, Green, and occasionally Gomert. Well, today it's Green and Gates, our two favorites.
Oh, you gotta love this guy. He's the gift that just keeps on giving.
Give us the ability to fire Nancy Pelosi, take back the majority, impeach Joe Biden, and I'm going to nominate Donald Trump for Speaker of the United States House of Representatives.
Why don't you just nominate him for the King of England? Yeah, it's a good imitation. It looks like him.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, God.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
That's one word for it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
It almost sounds like he doesn't think a lot of Matt Gaetz. He doesn't want to be associated with him.
Well, we all know what he said about wind turbines.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They kill birds and they cause cancer.
I've got one word for turbine failures. Chernobyl. Like, that's it. I watched this whole thing about fucking wind turbine failures that are happening. And,
yeah, did you fall asleep?
Yeah. And then I thought, oh, Chernobyl. Never mind.
Yeah. What happens if a wind turbine fails? I don't know.
Does it pollute the
I
entire
give a shit?
fucking countryside?
Do I give a shit? You call a mechanic to go fix it, right?
Unless it explodes or whatever. But when it explodes,
then you call the fire department. They put out the fire.
When it explodes, it doesn't make your children have 3 arms.
Yeah, you don't have to build an exclusion zone around a busted wind turbine.
All right, so Deadpool.
Okay.
We're on the Deadpool.
We're on Deadpool. So you have a
list.
Oh, you have a whole list.
I have a list.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, you go for it.
I will.
William
Shatner.
I think that's a good one.
And Henry Kissinger. Right.
Shatner's more likely than Henry Kissinger, because if Henry Kissinger is still alive.
Right.
So I think he's a bit of a wild card. I would not put money on that.
Okay. One of Dr. Z's favorites, and I've been actually actively sort of trying to get an interview, just a little phone time with Dr. Z and Noam Chomsky.
You want to get Noam Chomsky on the phone? I mean, that's great, but
with her cred.
Does she know him?
But yeah, but with her cred, for sure, she could get. I imagine if I could get 5 minutes of talk time with Noam Chomsky for Dr. Z, done. Right. So that's one of the people. Jimmy Carter.
Oh, that's yeah. But again, he's still alive. He's had melanoma in his brain, and he's still alive. So again, something might be going on there.
Right.
That is witchcraft. Witches.
Tina Turner.
She's had some health problems over the years. Did she have hepatitis, or she had some? Maybe I'm confusing her with Aretha Franklin, because there was a period of time where Aretha Franklin, I think, had liver cancer.
All I'm laughing about is just urethra. That's all I can think of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a child.
You are. Urethra with a shot glass shoved up it, Franklin.
You're Miss Parker.
That's a deep cut to a show from a few days ago. But if you're not a regular viewer, you won't know about that. Go back.
Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, I didn't know he was still alive.
Hands.
Okay, how old is he?
Old.
Well, yeah, Jimmy Carter's old.
Look, I crowdsourced a lot of this. So
Jimmy Carter's like 95, 96, something like that.
Easily.
Kissinger's
Jimmy
98.
Carter's like 99.
Really? No, I don't think he's quite that old.
Yeah,
But I mean, he might as well be. And who was it? Tina Turner? She's probably in her 70s or 80s.
No, she was in her 50s when I was a kid. When like Mad Max
so
Beyond.
she's like
Mad Max
150
Beyond.
then.
Yeah, I mean, you guys went to school together, so. Dame Judi Dench.
Okay, she's not that old, is she?
I don't know, but I like her tits.
Yeah, I know. Tits.
A long time ago. We don't talk about it, though.
Okay. It's your and Judy's secret?
That's right.
Okay.
So you think like those are a handful. Like William Shatner, that might be a gimme. Like he is 100 years old.
Oh, you know who I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Somebody Deadpooled him last year and it didn't happen, but I'm thinking Val Kilmer. That guy's in bad shape.
Oh, really? He's gonna go out like Patrick Stewart. I'm sorry,
Patrick Swayze. No, I think Patrick Swayze went pretty quickly.
No, but I mean he had PC, so fuck.
Yeah, he did. But
Kills it,
what Val Kilmer has, I think, is I'm not sure if it's metastasized. He had throat cancer. He lost his voice. And he's just not doing well. It seems like he's had health problems on top of health problems.
The young ones are the ones I have trouble with.
Yeah, I think Val Kilmer is in his early 60s.
Yeah.
So he's too young, really.
Put some ice on it.
Take an aspirin. Actually, don't take an aspirin. That's not good for what you have.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Was he in Top Gun?
Yes.
Okay.
He was Iceman in Top Gun.
Okay. I didn't see Top
You were Miss Parker. Doesn't know shit.
Miss Parker, never seen any movies. Ever.
Oh my God.
Hey kids, give me every one of your balls.
Yeah.
That's what Top Gun was about.
Give me every one of your balls.
Yeah, it was about a young man's struggle with his homosexuality.
You know what's funny about that though is I always figured that the reason why Katie Holmes ended up with Tom Cruise was because she saw Top Gun and just went.
Yeah, but she was been like 12 years old.
So when I was 12, I had Sean Cassidy all over my wall and was convinced I was going to go down to Hollywood and marry him.
Again, Tom Cruise was hanging off the side of a plane at the same age that Wilford Brimley was in Cocoon. They were the same age.
I am older than the Golden Girls were on the Golden Girls.
Well, I mean, the oldest one was like 99 when they died.
Again,
I don't understand your point.
And then you're older than the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls were popular in the 80s.
Wouldn't know. I was too busy watching Days of Our Lives.
You were too busy
calling. I met Billy in a Burbank airport.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy from.
I didn't watch the Golden Girls.
No, I'm talking about Days of Our Lives.
Didn't watch that either. I watched Guiding Light. That was my thing. My mom and I were into that. My mom and my grandmother, we would sit together and cackle about Guiding Light and get pretty emotional about it too.
I have so many things I want to say. Right?
Go ahead, say it.
Mom, I'm turning butter. Can I at least watch Guiding Light?
Honey, that is older than your mama's pubes. That joke. You know, one of these days that joke is going to be vintage.
Well,
but you're not there yet. This is like the way we thought of the 70s and the late 80s. That was Jay's date last night.
Yeah, the only date
I recorded Jay's date last night. I put on my GoPro.
This is your Miss Parker fighting back. Hey, you guys, we're going to be back in a minute. I am Jay Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
This
is Nothing Yet Live, and we forgot our ad read again, but that's okay.
Well, we have time. I left time for it.
I know, because you planned it that way, right?
Grayson Babcock and Daily Apparel Store are constantly working on improving the sustainability of their t-shirts.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was going to say. You read my mind.
Yeah, if you guys want any swag of ours, we'll be happy to send it to you. Hit up us at nothingatgroup@gmail.com. If you want your own swag and some help even designing your own stuff, Grayson Babcock is a adept young man.
And he's going to get with the lube too.
Yeah.
But go to
To borrow a
dailyapparelstore.com.
phrase from a friend of mine, our secret sauce here, it's these young, white
Grayson Babcocks.
Was there something that Matt Gates said that you wanted to impart? Okay, we'll get to Desi Lydic in the next section. The next segment.
Desi Lydic, yeah.
Yeah, and coming up is Florida Man Birthday Edition. Jay's sister Jocelyn has a birthday upon which we will celebrate with a Florida Man.
We will get that in a moment.
This is Nothing Yet Live.